Welcome back here to VISAA.TV for the VISAA State Championship Wrestling Tournament. About to start the semifinals. I'm Bryan Rothamel, joined by Quent Alcorn from St. Christopher's and now a freshman at UVA. Two-time VISAA State Champion, so welcome back to the event.
Happy to be here. Missed it so much, had to come right back next year.
We're going to start here with the 106. We have Logan Harvich coming from Cape Henry. Then trying to find Nick Zimmerman, there we go, from PC.
Yeah, that's Peninsula Catholic High School down near the beach area.
Oh, here we go. Let's start the semifinals. In the 106.
Harvich, elbow pass, looking for a double, gets the trip. Almost two. There you go. Matt returned for two. Now he's just trying to control wrist, look for a turn, get some back points, maybe even the fall.
We see this, a lot of coaches keep telling kids to move their feet. You know, what are they trying to accomplish in that when they're when they're down?
When you're down, well, the guy on top, you want to keep that forward pressure, keep driving into the kid. That way he can't get up, gain position. It's all about breaking him down and keeping him flat. Like you'll see Harvich lifting the ankle and just running his feet, keeping the pressure on Zimmerman.
We have updated brackets. Come on up.
Harvich is cutting him now. Zimmerman looks like he's a bit stronger, a bit bigger. He's probably going to try and score from his feet, tire him out a little before he goes for a turn. Harvich is working that underhook on the left side. You know, just trying to control Zimmerman, keep him backing up, keep the pressure on him.
Harvich is in the gray and red.
There he goes with a head outside, transitions to head inside. We'll see if he can't get around back, get that far ankle. Potentially dangerous there just because Zimmerman's knee torqued out of the way.
Start back at neutral.
Oh, Zimmerman goes for a headlock. It's a bit of a risky move, but if you hit it, it'll get you some big points. Harvich pulls out of it.
That's going to end our first period. Harvich electing to go down.
Yeah, most wrestlers, one real important thing is about being able to get out on bottom. You start the period down, you get an extra point. That can mean a lot at the end of the match. Harvich trying to circle out, but Zimmerman doing a good job of covering him. Got his hips a little too high there. Harvich was able to pull him down, reverse him to his back. Looks like he's locked up a cradle, going for the fall.
And there we go.
There's a pin.
So Harvich moves on to the championship. We'll try to get an interview with Harvich coming up next. Moving on to the 113s.
Now joined with Logan Harvich, just advanced to the 106 finals. You know, that second period, you're able to start down and then get the reversal and come out. You know, can you go through that?
Yeah, definitely. Just got to keep working on bottom, getting my twos, keep moving.
How do you feel going into the finals?
Confident, but I mean, not overconfident. I just need to, if I wrestle like I should be fine.
All right, man, best of luck going into the finals. Let's go for the 113. Back to you, Quint.
All right, right now we have William Kelly from St. Christopher's and Sam Lee from Paul VI. So far, Kelly's gotten a takedown and a set of back points. Now he's on top, working a single wrist ride, looking for the fall for St. Chris.
William Kelly, the junior.
Yeah, William, he's always been a bit of a small kid. He actually wrestled Harvich last year in the 106 finals. Now he's up a weight. Hopefully our 106, Joey Prado, will be able to take care of it tonight.
Green going to defer here. Kelly getting his option.
Kelly gets a quick stand up and then turns in for a reversal. Working for wrists, keeping the forward pressure, keeping Lee flat on the mat. There we go. Kelly gets the stack, looking for the fall now. That's real tight. There we go.
There we go for Kelly, so he'll advance. Once he gets his card signed, we'll try to get in touch with him. Coming up next in the 120, Dustin Runzo and Josh Baer, right here on VISA.TV.
Joined by Kelly from St. Chris. Good job getting to the finals. Can you break down that second period?
I don't know. After that first, I knew I could pin him. I mean, I knew that I was better on top than he was on bottom. Kept on working, got the pin.
How you feel going into the finals here?
Good. I know I'll have a good finals match. I'm ready.
All right. Best of luck. Let's see, Quint. Let's go on with the 120.
All right, right now we've got Dustin Runzo from Norfolk Academy and Josh Baer from Roanoke Catholic. Runzo got in on a single, brought it up, but Baer's shown some funk and scrambling. Potentially dangerous right there.
Yeah, you don't want to be lifted up in the air.
Yeah, no, getting dropped down on the mat, not really good for your health.
No.
Oh, and there's Baer with a nice head outside, but Runzo looking to pass the shoulder and get around for two. He's got that ankle hook. Now he's just got to get his hips back. There's his takedown. But then looks like Baer's going for the reversal and maybe some back points. Runzo spins out. Goes for an arm spin, gets the reversal. Now going for a crossface, but Baer's back on his leg. Runzo a little out of position. Might get reversed again. And yeah, Runzo's too high, but able to pass the leg. We'll see if he can stay on top, stay in control.
Not much time left here in this first period. And then I'll wave it off. green will defer.
Bear looking to break Runzo down, keep him flat. Really chopping that arm, keeping the forward pressure. Bear looking to double off, put Runzo flat. He's got the Turk. Now we'll see if he can get a cross face, get some back points.
Now joined with Dick Lover, formerly from Woodbury Forest. And Mr. Lover, what do you think of this weekend with so many athletes competing here?
Well, it's really grown. We started this tournament in 1971 with 11 teams came, and now 31 teams are here. So that's a good improvement.
What have you liked so much by seeing all of these athletes in their style?
Well, it's outstanding. There's some really quite good teams here, and very good coaching, and I just feel very fortunate to have been able to have been associated with this event since its beginning.
Well, what do you think going in here to the semifinals? It's a battle in the teams.
Well, St. Christopher's, I think, is going for its 11th or 12th consecutive title, and Benedictine is a sort of a new kid on the block. They've improved dramatically and are certainly in contention. And LCA has been quite good for the last couple of years. So it's a three-horse race right now, and I wouldn't want to try to pick a winner, but it should be quite exciting. It should be right down to the wire.
All right, well, we'll see what's going on here on mat 1. Back to you, Quint.
So far, Runzo's chosen down, but Bear's been riding him real tough, close to some turns. Bear doing a very impressive job. Runzo, a state champion from last year. Doesn't give up backs, but it's definitely a tough match for him, tougher than I thought it'd be. We'll see if Bear can get out. I think he'll take the lead then if he's able to escape. Put Runzo on the ropes. We'll see what happens.
Runzo got here by a pin in a minute 13.
Yeah, Dustin Runzo, he's been a tough kid for the past 2 years he's been wrestling. He's looked really good this year. Haven't been to many tournaments with Roanoke Catholic, but looks like they've sent out some good kids for this state tournament, and they're definitely a team that's improving.
Potentially dangerous here will reset them.
Runzo's got the ankle. He's riding Bear tough, but I'm not sure if he's going to be able to turn him, so we'll see if he decides to cut him and wrestle on their feet, where I think he's had a bit of an advantage.
Like Bear was trying there to get the knee.
Oh, yeah, if Runzo gets too far off to the side, Bear will try and reshoot in, get on his legs. He's already done it a couple times to Runzo. Definitely caused some problems with it. Now he should circle in. Runzo gets the stall call for staying on the legs too long. Once you're on top, you have to work up the body. If you hang on the legs and don't try to improve your position, it's considered stalling. And Runzo's going to cut him and attack from his feet, try and be in a bit more control in this match. Runzo goes for a lat drop, and like a headlock, another risky move that could lead to big points. He's definitely getting desperate at this point.
Right now we think it's tied at 4-4. It's hard to see the official scoreboard.
Yeah, not the best angle, but if Bear wins this, it really is a huge upset. He might be the first state finalist for Roanoke Catholic. And now Bear's called for stalling. He was just trying to ride there, not work for a turn. We'll see if Runzo can get out. He really needs this escape to stay in the match, I think.
All the wrestling now is in the main gymnasium here at Glen Allen. You're starting to get the crowd into it as the bleachers are filling up quite nicely.
Yeah, semifinals are really important in terms of team race and getting kids into the finals. You're definitely going to get a good amount of fans for it. And looks like Dustin Runzo gets upset by Josh Bear from Roanoke Catholic. That's a big win for him. Hopefully he'll do well in the finals.
There we go. Bear moves on. We'll try to grab him. Let's move to the 126. We have Walker from Benedictine and Sakalis from Roanoke Catholic again.
Now with Josh Bear, congratulations, moving on to the finals, pulled off the upset.
I worked hard all my life. I've never won until the 6th grade. It's been rough.
What's it like now that you're going to be competing in the finals?
It's great. I've worked hard all my life for this and many sacrifices for this moment.
All right, well, best of luck moving on to the finals. Let's bring it back to Quint.
Right now we've got Braxton Walker from Benedictine and Brian Sakalis from Roanoke Catholic. Walker was able to get a takedown and backs. Now it looks like Sakalis is looking for a reversal. Pretty funky position here right now. We'll see. Looks like Walker's able to get another turn. Maybe even the pin right here. There we go.
Walker had that's his 3rd consecutive pin. The first 2 happened within 36 seconds, and then the 36th and 35 seconds. So
Braxton Walker's a real tough kid. Transferred to Benedictine this year from a Richmond area public school. Also has a younger brother wrestling 120. The two of them have definitely been one of the reasons for Benedictine's recent success.
Well, as we move to the 132, I'll see if I can get in with Ben Walker. Well, Quint, we weren't able to get Ben Walker. His brother's actually wrestling on mat 2.
Yeah, he's wrestling Deuce Brown from LCA. It'll be a big upset for him. Have 2 guys in the state finals at 120 that we weren't expecting.
Yeah, so he was able to, he quickly ran his way over to root on his brother. But now we got Andrew Atkinson going against Sharps from Collegiate.
Atkinson so far has controlled the match, got a quick takedown, now looking for the fall. He's a national caliber kid, UVA recruit. I think he'll breeze through this tournament. His goal is to win national preps next week.
And this is Nelson Sharps. And Atkinson's with the pin. Well, we'll see him in the finals to see what he can do for the 132. Coming up in the 138, Tommy Whittaker will take on Nick Womack. Let's see, though, if we can first grab Atkinson.
Now joined by Andrew Atkinson, you advanced to the finals. How are you feeling going into the final round?
I'm feeling good. I'm looking forward to my team. I think as a team we're looking good for the finals. I'm looking forward to it. I want to win my first state championship. Give God the glory.
All right. You guys are doing well for the team, so let's see what happens here in the semis and finals.
Yes, sir. I'm looking forward to it.
All right, best of luck. Let's go back to Quint for the 138s.
Right now we've got Thomas Whittaker from Paul VI and Nick Womack from Bishop Ireton. 2 tough kids from last year. I think Whittaker was a state finalist. Womack placed 3rd or 4th. 138 is definitely a good weight class. And a good match so far with Whittaker getting in on a head inside single, getting a takedown. Able to break Womack down with a tight waist, trying to get that arm bar in. Now looking power half, trying just to crunch him over.
Got potential dangerous there as the reset. That LCA Benedictine on mat 2, it has the crowd on their feet.
Very exciting match over there. Right now, Zach Walker's up 9-6 with what looks like 10 seconds left. Looks like he'll come out with a win, but it's been an exciting match over there. So far, Whittaker just being methodical, controlling the match. We'll see if he's able to open up later on.
Well, low, trying to get the feet.
Womack dumps him off. Now looking for backs. And there we go. Looks like he's going to get some swipes before the period's over.
Getting 3 points.
Gets 3 back. Now he's up 6-2 where he was down at the start of the match. That's big for him.
Womack will go down.
Womack looking for the switch. Whittaker crotch lift. Returns him looking for a Turk. Womack in a tripod stand-up. Looks like he'll be able to get away. We'll see what happens now, whether Whittaker is able to control him on his feet or Womack He was able to keep the score. Looks like he's staying aggressive, not shutting down too early in the match. They go out of bounds. Good fake by Whitaker. Now he's in a front headlock trying to bounce him to the mat. But we'll see if Womack can get that dump again. Take Whitaker to his back. Whitaker going for the straight on double, can't get through Womack's hips.
Back out of bounds.
Nice low single by Whitaker. Gets around both legs. We'll see if Womack can either roll him through or Whitaker changes off, trying to hook the leg. But Womack holding on tight. Just needs to get his hips flat. Should have the two. Put his ankle. There we go. We'll see if Whitaker rides him out or looks for a turn here. I think he's definitely capable of getting back in the match, but we'll see if he's able to do it. He's able to ride out Womack for the period. That's huge for them. 1 point means a lot in a match that's this tight.
Reset him again. Right now,
Womack drops to a leg.
Right now, Quinn, what do you have the scoring as
for this match? I want to say Womack's up 6-4. Maybe might be 6-5. I know gets a reversal. I think it's tied up 6-6 right now. Whitaker's going to cut him, look for another takedown.
He gave a point there to Red as well.
Whitaker looking for another low single, now caught in the front headlock. Able to get an arm drag, trying to circle around. Should try and transition to the legs from there, see if he can get in on a shot. Womack's called for stalling. I think it's only the second period. That could be a big factor later on.
All right, right now it's 8-6. We had someone from the scoreboard come 8-6. Womack with the lead.
Well, there we go. Whitaker's definitely looking for another takedown in this period. Tie it up. It looks like he's controlling the match. If he hadn't given up those early points. Oh, but there's Womack looking for a throw by. The stall
one.
After that second stall call, it's understandable. Womack's been very defensive so far. See how he's backing up. If you don't want to get called for stalling, you need to circle. If Whitaker's able to drive him out of bounds like that, there's no reason the ref shouldn't call stalling.
Whitaker is the #1 seed here in the 138s.
And looks like Womack's able to hold on for the win. That 5-point move early on in the match really set the pace for him, let him win the match in the end.
Womack coming up with the upset. We'll try to grab him next as we move on to the 145s. Podell from LCA and Campbell from St. Chris.
You got big points early in that one. You know, how big did that help?
Yeah, it was the game right there. That was the match.
What do you feel like right now going into the finals?
I feel really good. I feel like I can conquer the world.
All right, well, you look exhausted. Get some rest and go to the finals. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, back to you, Quint.
All right now we've got Ike Podell from LCA and William Cabell from St. Chris. Podell able to hit a slide by early on and get a takedown. This is a huge match for us. Any head-to-head match against LCA is really important. Podell's a tough kid, but Cabell's been able to wrestle some close matches with him the past few years. We'll see how this goes. Obviously, I'm hoping William's able to pull out the upset. Podell's got a leg in. Leg riding is definitely, it's a tough top skill. It can be a lot of trouble for some kids. It's just really about controlling the hips. If you're not able to get that leg out, it can lead to a lot of riding time. He's able to pull Cabell back now for a count. Trying to get his chest on top with that claw, and Cabell's able to belly out. Cabell's got to work to get that leg out, or Podell will just be able to keep turning his hips, score a lot of back points. It's a tough kind of top work that can really make a match score go crazy. Now he's coming out to the side, looking for the crossface cradle. Cabell able to fight that off.
That's going to end the first. As you're talking about the leg work, and you can really see that as they're trying to, control the legs, you can control the hips and the rest of the body.
A real important thing, wrestling's all about hip control. If you turn a guy's hips, the rest of him will follow. That's the idea behind leg riding, Turk series. A lot of top work is just about, obviously you're trying to turn the shoulders, but if you turn the hips, it can change the match for you.
All right, well, as we keep going with this, we're going to try to circle back and talk to Walker from Benedictine, Braxton Walker from the 126.
Joined with Braxton Walker, and you won, and then you quickly ran off to see your brother. How's it like with a family affair here today?
It feels great. It's hard to focus on the whole team's match, much less my brother's, and still focus on mine. But I just know, after I did what I did, I was in a little bit of a hurry, and I apologize again for running off,
we completely understand.
Right. It was an important match for my brother, and the Deuce has beat him twice this year already. It's been close matches. But I've been working with Zach in the room. The whole team's been working with him and getting him better to prepare for this day. And he did great. I'm doing what I have to do to support my team. Haig is down, our heavyweight for a wrestler, which should be placed high in the state. So we just need a few guys that can step up. And these matches in the semis are going to be really important for our team and things like that. And Zach stepped up and did what he had to do, and it felt great.
All right, well, best of luck to the Benedictine. Let's see what's going on here with LCA and St. Chris.
Ike Podell.
We've all had dual matches throughout the season, and they've been all extremely close. Even right now, we're all top three. And, it can go. They have a they have a pretty a good lead on us now, both of the teams. So like I said, we just have to step up, and I still think it can go either way. We just gotta wrestle. All
right, best of luck. Let's bring it back to Quent.
Ike Podell able to score the fall for LCA. Bonus points are a huge thing in terms of the team race. That one definitely helps LCA out a lot. Hopefully Robert Janis here at 152 will be able to offset that.
All right, joined by Ike Podell. Ike, congratulations on advancing to the finals.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
You know, how do you feel that you're performing so far heading into the final?
I'm performing very controlled. That's my entire strategy today. Is be conservative, don't make mistakes, so they don't capitalize on anything. I feel it's going well.
All right, well, best of luck. Let's send it back to Quent to see what's going on in the next one.
Robert Janis able to get an early takedown with a nice inside trip. Now he's looking to crunch in his opponent, look for a cradle. Like I was saying before, bonus points play a huge thing in terms of the team race. So if he's able to get this pin, which looks like he will, that's always a good thing for us.
And there we go.
Janis only, yep, there we go.
You predicted it pretty quick there.
Robert's an incredible wrestler. He's going to Maryland to wrestle in the Big Ten when they move there. Toughest wrestling conference in college. He's already a two-time state champion, two-time national prep All-American. I fully expect him to pin his way through the tournament.
All right, we'll go on to the 160s. We'll see if I can grab Robert to get his thoughts on the tournament. Be right back.
Now joined with Robert Janis. Congratulations on another pin.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
What are your thoughts going here into the finals? You guys are in a real close battle with LCA.
Yeah, it's a close one. And it has been in years past, so it's nothing we're not used to, but I think it's really critical, just every guy contributing. I mean, every match counts. So many points to be scored, and it's going to come down to the smallest of margins. So every kid is important, every match, all the kids in the wrestlebacks, everybody and the guys coming up big. So it's a whole total team effort.
I know you guys got a pin pretty quickly, but it looks like you need to catch your breath and get ready for the finals.
Yes, sir. Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right. Thanks so much. Let's bring it back to Quent.
Now we've got Kyle Pate from Collegiate looking for the fall. Pate's a real tough kid, real strong, looking for his first state title. I think he'll be able to pull it off at 160, but looks like this Woodbury Forest kid able to fight off his back. Looking for a reversal now. There we go.
Kyle Pate from Collegiate.
Pate looking to clear his wrist and get out. Get that escape and hopefully another takedown. Keep controlling the match. He's definitely done his part so far.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a Samsung cell phone number 757-635-5099 that is up at the announcing table.
This is a style that we noticed earlier in the quarterfinals where the bigger guys try to control each other more. Can you talk a little bit about the hands at the top here as we get higher up?
Well, like you said, as the kids get bigger, maybe the speed slows down a little bit, and it's not so much about quick movements and quick hand fighting, but finding controlling ties, keeping the other guy from scoring, and finding ties that you like to set up your takedown. Inside control is a really big thing. You see the Woodbury wrestler there. Inside collar tie gives you the control and really makes the other guy move you instead of moving him.
Pate has got here by way of pin each time.
Yep. You'll see this a lot in VISAA states. In each weight class, there are a couple kids that are just real tough, real talented wrestlers that are able to just tear through matches in the early rounds. That's what you'll end up getting, huge team scores, lots of bonus points. You'll see most of the one seeds here probably pin their way to the semifinals. It's here where the matches get tough and where people win by decision. You'll see the upsets like Bear over Runzo. Pate able to get another takedown. Pate's a real strong kid, real powerful style. You'll see him just trying to throw in a power half, control the wrists, really just overpower his opponent until the kid is exhausted and eventually he'll get pinned. There you go, Pate, able to sink the half. We'll see if he's able to get the pin this time.
He's close.
Very close. But sometimes it's all about the bottom guy. There we go. There we go.
Well, see if we can get a quick chat with Kyle Pate. We got the 170s. We're inching our way towards your old class.
Yeah, I was always a bigger kid. Won my state titles at 171, 195. So this is about where I was junior year.
All right, so we'll see if we can get in touch with Pate. Next, Thoma and Higginbotham.
Join with Kyle Pate. Congratulations on the pin, getting into the finals.
Thank you.
Can you talk a little bit about your style and how you've gotten here?
My style, it's a lot of straightforward doubles. Occasionally I'll hit a duck under. Use a lot of strength. And try to get some quickness in there too with some sweep singles occasionally.
All right, well, you got the finals coming up. How you feeling?
I feel great. I'm excited. Looking forward to it. It'll be my first time. Well, actually, it'll be my second time in the finals. Hope to win this time.
All right, well, best of luck. We'll look forward to seeing that. Let's go back to Quent.
Right now, Thoma from Benedictine really controlling the match, taking a big lead. Haven't seen this kid wrestle before, but I've heard a lot about him. Heard he's a really tough kid. I think he'll do well in this weight class.
Thoma getting reset here. Higginbotham taking his position.
Able to hit a tripod stand-up pretty quickly, but Higginbotham drops to a leg. He's got to work up here or he'll get banged for stalling, but cuts him loose. You'll see right here, not the quickness that we saw in the lightweights, but just strong tie-ups, kids fighting a lot for head position so that they can get their shots off. Looks for a double there, gets able to cut back that single nicely, get a takedown. Now probably looking for back points.
Bring him back to center. Right now, Thoma with a 7-2, 7-3 advantage.
He's definitely controlling the match. I'm sure the Benedictine coaches would like him to score some bonus points here, but the VES wrestler here is hanging tough and trying not to give up those points and stay in the match, hopefully win it later on. There we go. Higginbotham in on a shot. It looks like Thoma's slowed down his offense a little bit from earlier in the match, using some scrambling here, but may actually be able to get a trick tilled in. But it looks like we'll have a stalemate close before the period ends.
And that's going to end the period. Red's going to go down. That's VS Higginbotham. Saunders also getting here by pin. Thoma had a pin and a decision, 13-3.
There you see Thoma riding legs again. It really can be a game changer for some kids, really struggling to get out from legs. It's something we've definitely worked on a lot at St. Chris, because if you can't get out on bottom, that really changes the match for you, changes your chances of winning it.
For me, a wrestling novice, like watching how the coaches interact with the players. You have some coaches that are very subdued on the sidelines and some that really get up and excited.
Well, it's not just the coaches, it's how the wrestlers react to it. There's some kids on my team that need to just get fired up and really coaches will get in their face, get them ready to go. There are others that are so strung out and nervous on their own that it's up to the coaches to try and keep them calm. But then you do have some coaches that some kids have problems with their coaches where you'll see Coach Hall over there. I mean, he's yelling, but he's not angry or upset with Toma. There are some coaches that will get angry, and that can really mess with a kid. A coach can really affect how you wrestle. Wrestling is so much more of a mental game than people think, but it's all about where your head's at during the match.
Well, I mean, when it's just you, it's mano y mano. It really is. You know, you have to. It is a mental game. A game of chess, a physical game of chess, essentially.
And so just keeping your head straight is a really important thing. I've seen plenty of kids lose a match, even though they're better than their opponent, just because something happened, they made a mistake, and they mentally broke and were out of the match for the rest of it. I think these back points would be huge for Benedictine, giving Toma the major decision. Like you said earlier, they're the third horse in this team race, and they've been doing well in these semifinals. They could look good coming out of it.
And we'll get another one here for Toma. Let's see if we can get Charles. While we do that, we'll move on to the 182s. Toomey versus Kern. Benedictine stays on the mat.
Now joined by Toma, making it to the finals. You know, another major decision for you.
It feels good. It was my goal the whole year, just to be a state champ, and I'm not done yet.
One more left. How you feel?
Feel good. Get stretched a little bit more, but other than that, feel good.
All right. Well, let's see. You've got 6 more minutes in you.
Yes, sir.
All right. Best of luck. Thank you. Let's go back to Quent.
Right now we've got another Benedictine wrestler, Toomey. One of those guys who's really improved for Benedictine this year. I believe he was a state placer last year. Now he's trying to make the state finals. You're seeing a lot of Benedictine kids in these semifinals. I think they don't have quite the team depth that LCA or St. Christopher's has, but they've got some tough kids that are going to be able to score points for them. Toomey able to circle behind from the front headlock, get a takedown. Looking for a power half here.
A lot of work going into this.
Move like that, it's a lot of torque on the shoulders. You can really tire a kid out and make him just want to pin himself, be done with the match.
Coaches and parents, we are going to go right into the next round of consolations on all 4 mats. We are not going to take a break. We're going to go right into the consolations on all 4 mats. Wrestlers, be ready. We're going to send our out shoes to the tables. and we have marked them and updated. We are in the process of updating them as we speak.
Seems to be some question here.
Yeah, I think the other coach is arguing whether the O'Connell wrestler's shoulders were in bounds. If they were out of bounds, there shouldn't have been any back points. It looked like he was in. I don't think that coach had the greatest angle, so I don't see any reason to overturn that call.
I've seen a lot more pace in this one.
It all depends. Some wrestlers like to really push the pace. Basically, get after the wrestler, stay in control, show that you have more of a gas tank than the other kid. That was definitely part of my style when I was wrestling, was to tire the kid out so that in the third period, that's when you're really able to open up and score big points. You'll see Toomey here is just not necessarily overpowering him with technique, but just outpacing his opponent. Here we see him looking for another power half. Trying just to put enough torque on those shoulders to crank him over. He'll definitely be looking for the fall right here. Needs to lower his chest.
There we go.
But there we go.
So Benedictine will get another one in the finals.
They really have. I think they've pushed through just about every kid they've had in the semifinals. That's a lot of team points. We'll see how the team scores look at the end of this round.
Well, we got Blake Pipette as going against William Dawsett from Woodbury Forest. Let's try to get two as we go to the 195, but before we go there, let's see if we can get Ralph Toomey.
Joined by Ralph. Great job there getting the pin. You really worked hard to kind of wear him out. Can you talk a little bit about that?
I just know I had to win. Just kept getting after him. That's about it.
Benedictine's coming on strong here in the semifinals. How you feel about the team?
I knew we would. We've been working hard all year. I'm really not surprised.
Well, best luck going into the finals.
Yeah, thank you.
Let's go back to Quent.
Right now we've got Pappett and Dawsett wrestling. Pappett was able to get an early takedown, and now they're wrestling on their feet. Dawsett looking for a fireman's carry right there, but doesn't quite get enough pressure in from Pappett. Now he's looking for a front headlock, trying to arm drag around, get another takedown. He's able to immediately switch to that crossface. Now he's going to try and circle out and torque Dawsett over, look for the fall for his team.
The neck position just can't be comfortable.
Oh no, this definitely doesn't look fun. Looks like Dawsett's one of the more flexible people, but nobody enjoys being stacked up on their head. Pappett able to switch to a half, trying to stick his arm through, get chest to chest, and get the fall.
He doesn't have much time left here in this period.
No, it looks like Dawson will be able to get out of it without the pin, but he's definitely in a bit of a hole now.
Dawson winning the flip. He's going to defer. I'll go neutral.
Dawson getting to that leg. He's a real long wrestler, but doesn't seem to have the strength that Pappas has. There's Pappas just crunching him over with a cement job. He's in that half position right now. Needs, oh, very close to the fall. There we go.
There it is. So he'll move on. Now we get into the 200s, the 220s. Marshall Hollerith and Hunter Wagnon right back. Let's see if we can get with Pappas.
Blake, congratulations there, getting on to the finals. Can you talk a little bit in the second period, starting in the neutral?
Well, I felt like I could take him down pretty easily. My coach likes the way I wrestle on my feet, and I didn't mind giving up the 1 point if I could, take him right to his back from neutral. But I would have been fine going down with bottom or top.
How do you feel going into the finals here for LCA?
I'm very excited. I made it to the finals last year, got second, and I lost. So, it's a really big deal to me. Hoping that I can, get first after coming so close last year.
All right. Well, best of luck. We'll send it back to Quent.
Here we have Hollerith and Wagnon.
Right now, not much action. They're both just fighting for position. Marshall looking for a slide by there.
And that last in the 195, that was last year where you won your title, right?
Yep, I'd actually wrestled both those guys last year. So very familiar with how they wrestle. There's Hollerith with a nice high crotch. Pappas was actually my opponent in the state finals.
Yeah, he said he got second, and that's where it all came clear to me.
He's a strong, tough kid. I had some real close matches with him earlier in the year. Was able to open up the score a little more later on, but he's a good wrestler. I think he'll win it.
See what happens when he gets to the finals. Right now, we're looking at we got St. Chris for Hollerith.
Yeah, Marshall's. He was my wrestling partner for the past 2 years. He's a tough, explosive, strong kid. Really just wins matches by exhausting people.
So you taught him everything you knew?
Some things. He and I definitely have completely different styles, and I think part of that was wrestling each other every day. I mean, he's got some real strong hips, so For me, it was all about if I took a shot, it had to be just about perfect or I'd be caught underneath him. There he is, able to square up. You'll see Wagner looks like he's in a good position, but then able just to force his hips out and get a reversal. Hollerith looking to flatten out Wagner and get that wrist on his back. Work what we call a Kiefer series at St. Chris.
How many of these athletes do you think play other sports other than wrestling?
Oh, plenty. I mean, a lot of private school kids, really small school size. Kids are encouraged to play multiple sports. I know Marshall's trying to play football in college. He just also happens to be a phenomenal wrestler. And you'll get plenty of kids like that. You'll see, especially with some of the very elite wrestlers, that they wrestle year-round. They put in a lot of work, but there are plenty of people who are multi-sport athletes here.
I mean, it really brings in a lot of things from a lot of different sports. Well, the body control being the biggest.
Wrestling really will help you improve in just about any sport, whether it's just being able to maintain good position and control, or just the discipline and work ethic that it takes to be successful in this sport. Hollerith continuing to just work on that single wrist ride, break him down, flatten him out. At this point, what he's doing mostly is tiring Wagner out. He'll definitely have a better chance of getting the pin later on.
Starting in the neutral.
We'll see if he's able to get another takedown. Keep on looking for that fall. Like I was saying, bonus points are huge in the team race, so hopefully Marshall will be able to get one. Another nice double. Holler's looking to take him to his back here. Should look for a claw ride and hopefully some backs. He's got a Turk in, really needs to elevate that. Get Wagner's hip. There we go. Now he just needs to settle. Should try and maybe switch to a half. Get chest to chest. Try and get the fall here. Wagner able to belly out, but now if he can't get the fall, we should definitely try and see if he can get the major decision. I think the score might be 8-0 right now, so that's a good sign.
Right now we have it as 9-0.
9-0. A major decision is if you win by 8 points or more. That's an extra team point. Looks like Holler's going to cut him. Look for another takedown. He really looks for attacks where he can transition to the back. It's often a lot more effective than working that single wrist trying to win. Wagner looking for a headlock there. That's really a desperation move at this point, trying to get a fall and win the match. I think Holler's just going to stay in good position here, maybe go for one more takedown, but he's in control of this match and should make it to the finals now.
But it's really important. You keep talking about these bonus points and these team points when the race is within 10.
And there we see right here, Marshall's goes from a front headlock to a cradle, able to get the fall. That's exactly what we need. A third period fall like that. That means a lot in a tight team race, like you said.
Yeah. Took the words right out of my mouth. We're going to go to the 285, Keegan versus Johnson. Let's first see if we can get in touch with Hollerith. See if we can talk about that third period fall.
got Marshall here, third period fall. How do you feel about that match?
We needed those points as a team. This is really important so we can get our 12th state title. To be able to pull out that fall in the last 30 seconds was nice.
You put in a lot of work. You guys have put in a lot of work. We've been talking to Quint a lot. He's been giving us color commentary. What's it like here going into the finals?
It's weird. I was here last year and had a tough match against Andrew Ludlow. Went on to play third at Prep Nationals. So won a place in second there, but it's nice to be back. I'm ready to get that state title.
All right, catch your breath and good luck in the finals.
Thank you.
All right, Quint, let's see what we got here in the 285s.
You've got Keegan and a Blue Ridge wrestler. Keegan was a state finalist last year. He's big for a heavyweight, just overpowering for some people. It's a heavyweight match. You won't see a lot of action. You'll see 3-2 score or a fall. But it's just guys. In this weight class, there's definitely a lot of cases where one guy's able to tire the other one out and just take control of a match and get a fall. So we'll see how this goes.
After this, our mat will switch over to the consolation rounds. They're going to use all 4 mats for consolations before they start the finals. Nate Johnson, a junior from Blue Ridge School, and we got Jimmy Keegan, a senior.
Ref makes a double stall call here. I really think that's kind of a pointless decision there. Calling stalling on both guys just gives the ref an opportunity to interfere later on in the match where he has the chance to decide whether a guy wins or loses the match. Don't really agree with that call. He should encourage the guys to work more, and if there's a disparity between them, make a single stall call, but a double stall call really doesn't change much at all. Won't change the way either of them wrestle.
Well, if you call both of them for a double stall, then you call both of them for a double stall again, you've gone nowhere still. So I can understand that sentiment to just wait until encourage them to get back into the wrestling.
I mean, no matter how you think of it, heavyweight matches are going to be a slower pace. Sometimes you just have to accept that and let them work it out. Eventually, one of them will go for a scoring attempt or make a mistake. Maybe it's later on in the match when one of them is more tired, but you just have to let them wrestle the way big guys wrestle.
But what a great weekend of wrestling here, Glen Allen High School. And only going to get better here this evening as we go into the finals and the championships, especially with such a tight race in the top 3.
Yep, States is always exciting. At least for St. Christopher's, we wrestle one of the toughest schedules in the state. It may not be the most elite tournament, but it's the one everyone cares about. When people ask how you were as a wrestler, you say you were a state champion. And so here's where it really matters for them.
Got the bleachers, they were filled. They've kind of, as we've gotten towards the end of this round of wrestling, it's kind of thinned out, but that'll definitely pick back up once we get into the finals. And as much cheering as we heard early on in the semifinals.
Yeah, you'll see parents who are here to cheer on their kids. It'll fill right back up during the finals, probably be even more packed before.
What's that feeling like when you got it twice where they raise your hand there and, that's it, you got it?
It's unbelievable. It just shows just the amount of work that you put in and how long the wrestling season is. It's really an indescribable feeling. For me, last year, St. Chris, we won the state championship by 2.5 team points, and those final team points came from me winning my state title. That was one of the greatest feelings I've ever had, not just for me winning that state title, but helping my team keep the streak alive that's been going on for such a long
11 years
time.
now. Trying to make it 12. Here's still Keegan and Johnson. Made their way out of the ring, go back to the center.
You see here, with that double stall call, it changes it right here where now the Ironton wrestler might not be working for a takedown. He's just trying to fend off any attempts. The double stall call really, you want to leave the ref out of a match. He's there to score it, but stall calls like that put too much arbitrary power in the ref's hands.
Right now 2-1, and that was that 1 point that you were talking about earlier. That Keegan just got from that stall.
And there you see Keegan's looking for the fall here. The Blue Ridge wrestler got tired. But if that stall call had been the deciding factor in a match, that's something you never want, especially just being called in such, it was early in the match and it was pretty questionable.
Johnson trying to flip around. Unable to do so, and Keegan will get the fall. We're going to try to get Keegan, then we'll get Quint's final thoughts right after we have an interview with Keegan.
Join Jimmy Keegan, congratulations on getting that fall there.
Thank you.
What's it like? You know, the wrestling for the 285 is a little bit different, a little bit more finesse. You know, what was it like trying to get that fall?
I mean, it was hard getting the underhooker, but like he's a strong kid. It was hard trying to get the snap down, and that's like a lot of my game, just body ties. So he got tired and I ended up getting it.
You got the finals coming up. You got energy for 6 more minutes?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Any final thoughts going into there?
Not much, just got to get it done.
All right, we'll go back to Quinn. And Quinn, what did you think of the semifinal action that you got a chance to see?
It was a really exciting round. I think the team race only tightened up where the majority of our wrestlers got through, along with most of LCA and Benedictine's wrestlers. You saw a lot of matches that were, you know, a real disparity in people's abilities, but that's what you'll get a lot with some tough 1 seeds. I think the finals will be a lot more competitive and a lot more exciting.
Well, we got the consolations coming up. Quent Alcorn, 2-time VISAA State Champ for St. Christopher's, now working as an assistant coach with them. So glad that you joined us for the broadcast. We had a lot of fun, learned a lot. Still a lot more for us to learn, but we're looking forward, and we'll let you get a chance to get back with the team and see what you guys got coming down here in that tight race with LCA and Benedictine for the top 3.
Thank you. Happy to help out.
All right. Coming up next on VISA.TV, we'll bring the final